I was talking to a client the other day and she was like, just give me the recipe. I just want to know how to do it. Right. And that's kind of what I hear a lot. Just give me the recipe. Just tell me what buttons to push. Just tell me how much margarine to put in here. Just tell me what do I need to do for this to be okay, for this to feel good, for this to work the way I thought it was going to work. Right. And relationships, non-monogamy, doesn't matter what kind, relationships are not like baking. Right? When you're baking, you've got this very precise recipe that you have to follow. It's chemistry. You have to have exact amount of ingredients to have the right chemical reactions, right? So that your cookies are soft on the inside and crispy on the outside, exactly the way you like them, with the chocolate just melty enough, right? You put too much of the wrong thing in there, right? You put too much butter, you get these like flat cookies. You put too much, I don't know, I'm not a baker, whatever else, you get hard cookies, right? So relationships are not baking. It's more like stone soup. Relationships are like stone soup. Okay. You take all of the people and whatever ingredients they happen to have on hand, and you throw it all in a pot together of the pot of your relationship. You take all of the ingredients that everyone has on hand, you throw them in the pot, and then you see what kind of a meal comes out, right? This is what non-monogamy is. This is how you do successful non-monogamy and successful relationships, is you take what people have and you add it together. And then maybe you need to add a little salt, or maybe it needs a little bit of garlic, or maybe you can hire a coach to add some umami flavor to it, right? Like maybe you can go and access resources, support, coaching, listen to podcasts, read books, right? These are the things you do to like tighten up the recipe and make it taste better, make it a little more delicious. Maybe you need to add water to make it go a little bit further, which might be like a good analogy for time management or a Google Calendar. But there's no recipe. There's no one size fits all. There's no one way that you're supposed to make this. You take what you have available, you add it to what your partners have available, and you see what you get and you refine it from there. That's the recipe for polyamory, non-monogamy, open relationships, closed relationships, monogamy. Like it doesn't matter. Relationships, period. A lot of people hit stumbling blocks when they're like, we're going to make chocolate chip cookies, and their partners show up with steak. They're like, how the fuck am I going to make chocolate chip cookies with steak? Really? We're not on the same page here. We didn't even bring the right ingredients.